This is a new party bus. It's a mock-up of the seating arrangement. Started playing about building different sections to make the best use of space. So I've mocked up an area which is going to be the bar. The levels of the bar aren't quite correct at the minute, but it gives you an idea. So that's the entranceway to get into the back. That side piece there represents the edge of the bar. These pieces of wood there represent the entranceway to the bar. There's a bit of wood in the back which shows that's actually going to be a seat for two people. It'll be a bit higher than that. It'll be a cool box. It's going to have a hinged lid so it can store drinks inside. That bit of wall that I've put up there, though actually the serving height of the bar will be approximately the height of that lower section, and it'll probably match a similar shape to this piece that I've put up the side just to mark out the edge. These are just old rough bits of wood that I've had laying around. This section here, that'll extend all the way to the roof. It just shows the edge, but that'll go all the way to the roof. That'll be a partition wall. So inside the bar itself, that piece of foam represents the size of the fridge, which we should have shortly. So that fridge will be literally stuck in the corner. Should be just enough room to get the fridge door open, and that section which marks the back wall, that'll extend all the way to the ceiling, and it will have optics and like a little workbench area for serving drinks or for making drinks, and just means that whoever's serving on the bar can be sat on that seat and serving straight over that way to people, and serving here. I'll probably have a little worktop going around. These are the seat bases, which I've got them all cut out now, ready for the upholsterer. So I've changed it slightly, the configuration in the back, just to make the bar bigger. Actually, we've not lost any seats, but these seats are both side by side now, as you can see. So it leads all the way down. What we're going to have, this seat here, that's the back seat. They're just literally laid on top of the original seats at the minute, but I'm going to build a wooden frame around the original seats, and we're able to use the original seat belts off the original seats because all the original framework's still underneath. I've started stripping some of the foam off the seats, which reveals the metal frame. I'm now putting one of the sub boxes in that corner. It'll actually sit a lot higher than that. It'll sit at the same height as that seat base, and they'll all be trimmed in and matched in. Then what we'll have, as the sub is going to be sitting a lot higher, we'll have another seat, which this is going to be a seat just to fill an extra gap in there. It'll be 40 centimetres wide. That gets an extra person in there, and that will actually be the same height. This extra one seat will be the same height as the seats on the back. So you can see all the roofs going and everything now. Looks quite cool. I've got all the wiring in for them little TVs. Still got a few little bits to finish on the roof. Obviously all the seat bases going along that right hand side. That's the easy side to do. All that happens on the right hand side is there's two 6-seaters with a gap in the middle, which is 80 centimetres, and that gap is an extra seat, but there's one of the sub boxes built in, and it has nice curvy seat ends. It looks a mess at the minute, but it's be a lot done in the next week or two. Just once all putting together now. The roof was the hardest bit. I've had to extend just to make this bar bigger. If I move this foam, which represents the fridge, I've extended, or I will be extending the floor by about, what is that? I don't know. 7 or 8 inches, something like that. Just makes this space work really well. The fridge lives in this corner, just about there. So literally, all this corner, as a wall goes up, and it'll be probably similar shape to that as it comes to the side of the bar. So the bar area will be just big enough, it's just a nice size. That roof looks awesome.